So you want to get more out of your node network. You want to really make your workers earn the money. You've come to the right place. Welcome to Bite-Sized Basics. Okay, so this is not as basic as it could possibly be, or has been, or should be, but it's still pretty basic. Okay, so in terms of your nodes, you are gathering various resources, and those are being dumped into your storage, and you can use these resources and the production facilities around the towns to to produce goods. And the way you do that, it's actually pretty simple and basic. So if you take a look here, you have a tool workshop, and you have 2 levels, and it's worth just leveling straight up because it costs next to nothing to do so, and it opens you up access to a number of things you can make. So right the way up to these cooking utensils and floats, for example. And in essence, all you need to do is look at what the materials required are for that, and then you put those in your storage. So in this particular case, for a cooking utensil, you need 15 rough stone, melted iron shard, and black stone powder, and you don't need a lot of it, and you've got yourself a cooking utensil. Now, I appreciate that cooking utensils are not very expensive to purchase from the cooking vendor, but it serves as a great example as to how you go about doing this. So what you need to do is, once you own the tool workshop, you click on Manage Crafting, and these little icons show what you can and cannot produce. So in this case, I can produce a fishing rod, and that is exactly it. So your cooking utensils, I'm missing out on rough stone and melted iron shards, and that's not an issue whatsoever, because you can easily get rough stones and melted iron shards. Now, the way I've done it is I've got it on autopilot as much as possible, and the way I've done that is, you see the coastal cave here? You can mine for iron ore. Now, you need to run to the node manager here in order to actually invest in that. Otherwise, it's exactly the same as investing in any of the nodes that you would find around Velia. It's basically the same process, but you just have to run to there. And so, as a result, I am getting iron ore directly into my storage. And with the iron ore, all you need to do is you come to produce, and you get to heating, and you take the iron ore. I can't see the iron ore. Okay, I can't see the iron ore because the iron ore is not in my inventory.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
Okay, try that again. So, again, to produce, heating, and iron ore, and simply start. And there we go, melted iron shard. Okay.
You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
Okay, so there we have enough of the melted iron shards in there. Now we need to get rough stone and the black stone powder. And this is a little bit more tedious than just letting it run on auto. What we need to do is we need to go and actually find some rough stone. And I find the best place is west of Velia. Okay, so this is what you're looking for. You just they're quite they integrate with the environment pretty well. Sometimes they're easily confused with sort of the terrain, but you need a pickaxe equipped in your inventory, and just go to town on these rocks. Okay, so the recipe calls for 10 rough stone, but we're not going to stop at just 10 rough stone, and I'll show you why in a short while. Okay, so that should be enough. Ultimately, the longer you can mine, the more you can produce. So I'll leave that up to you as to how long you want to actually go for. Now let's run back to Velia, get back to our storage. Okay, let's pop all of our rough stone into storage, and pop that one in there as well. Okay, so the other thing we need is blackstone powder. Now I have some of this, but I'll show you how I produce this. So come to the map again, into Velia. So this building here is a refinery. To buy a refinery, it allows you to make blackstone powder. So you go to manage crafting, blackstone powder, and it requires 2 rough stone. And so you pick your worker. Let's dude. One time. You'd need to do this minimum of 2 times in order to do this one item. But again, as much as you can dedicate to it to producing, and it takes about 6. Well, in this particular case, it's 6 minutes. Your worker speed will increase or decrease that time. So your fastest guys on this. Okay, so that leaves us now to go back to the tool workshop, and we're going to manage crafting. And now, where are we? There we go. Cooking utensil. So we have all the required components for the cooking utensil. And one time, okay. And it's going to take us 21 minutes and 17 seconds. And we start work. And there we go. It's essentially everything you need to do in order to craft things based on the resources you have in your inventory. Anyway, I hope this has helped, and if it has, great. Maybe consider subscribing, and if you don't want to subscribe, perhaps maybe just give me a like, maybe. Okay, great. Thanks for watching. Take care.